Hi, this is Nitin Mahod, and today we are going to see XS3 code. XS3 code is a binary unweighted code. It's a binary because it uses 0 and 1, and it is unweighted because it is not using the positional weights as we used to do in 8421 code. Disadvantage with 8421 code of generating invalid result in addition of two numbers which produces a carry is overcome here in XS3 code. It's called XS3 or XS3 code since it is 3 more than 8421 code. We will see it through the table. So table below shows the comparison of decimal, binary and XS3. Here binary means we have written it in 4-bit binary, so it will be treated as a 8421 code. Now decimal number 0 through 9 we have written. 0 in 8421 or BCD, you can say it is written as 0000. 3 more than this, that is 0000 plus 0011, that gives me 0011. So therefore XS3 code of 0 decimal will be 0011, that is 3 more than this. Then XS3 code of 1 will be 1 plus 3 4. Now if we talk of this 8421, so 0001 plus 0011, that gives me 0100, which is equivalent to 4 decimal. Then XS3 code of 2 will be 2 plus 3 5, so I will get 0101. So far 8 is concerned, in binary it is represented as 1000, while in XS3 code 8 plus 3 11, and here the 11 will be directly converted into 1011. It will not be like 8421 code. In 8421 code we used to do, if the 11 is the digit, we used to write 4-bit binary for one separately and the 4-bit binary for second one separately. But here directly 1011 we are writing in XS3 code. Similarly for 9, it will be 9 plus 3, means this 9 plus 3, that we will get 1100, that is 12. Here no number is expressed as 0000 because it is 3 more than the number. Therefore minimum 0011 you will get, and from 0011 you will get the above numbers, and thus helps checking errors. Numbers and its 9's complement in decimal when expressed in XS3 code are also expressed as 1's complement of each other. The very simple example of this is, now what is 9's complement? 9's complement of 4 is 5. How it is obtained? If we want to obtain 9's complement of 4, you have to subtract it from 9. If I want the 9's complement of 44, then I will have to subtract it from 99. Means whatever the decimal number is or how many digit number it is, so you will have to subtract every digit from the 9. So whatever the remaining number, that will be the 9's complement of it. Similarly here, the 9's complement of 4 is 9 minus 4, that is 5. Now we will see the XS3 codes of 4 and 5. XS3 code of 4 is 4 plus 3 7, that is 0111, and XS3 code of 5 is 8, that is 1001. If you observe this number very closely, you will find that 0 is replaced by 1 and 1's are replaced by 0s, means they are 1's complement of each other. So the numbers which are 9's complement of the number and the 9's complement of it, if we take the XS3 code of both, the XS3 codes which will be obtained, they will be 1's complement of each other. 9's complement of decimal number is the number obtained after subtracting each decimal digit from 9. For example, 9's complement of 47 is 52. How it is obtained? So 47, so 4 is subtracted from 9 and 7 is also subtracted from 9. So here we will get 52. XS3 code encoding we will see. Encode the given decimal into their equivalent XS3 form. Now the decimal number given is 4. So we will have to convert it into XS3 form. So add 3 to 4. When we will add 3, we will get 4 plus 3, that is equal to 7. Its 4-bit binary equivalent will be 0, 1, 1, 1. So 0, 1, 1, 1, this is in XS3. Similarly, 9 decimal. When we will add 3 to it, we will get 12. its 4-bit binary will be equal to 1100. So XS3 will be 1100 for 9 decimal. That is, 12 is directly converted into 4-bit binary and not digit wise, which is done in 8421 code. 97 decimal, if we want to obtain the XS3 code for this, add 3 to each digit separately, but do not take carry. Remember this, you don't require to take carry here, and hence we get 97 plus 30 plus 3 and plus 3. So when we are adding 3 to each digit separately, 7 plus 3, 10. We cannot take as like this, that 7 plus 3, 10. So 0 here and 1 here. So you need not require to take carry in XS3. In XS3, you have to add 3 to every single decimal digit, and you have to write the number entirely here. So 7 plus 3, 10 here, and 9 plus 3, 12 here. So converting each addition, that is 12 and 10, to equivalent 4-bit binary. So 12 will be written as 1100 and 10 will be written as 1010. So 97 decimal, if we write XS3 of 97 decimal, it will be 11001010. On adding two numbers using XS3 method, two main condition arises. Now which are those conditions? Numbers which on adding do not produce a carry, and second is numbers which on adding produces a carry. Now we will see through example. Example 1, add following decimal numbers, first converting them to XS3. Now here we are adding 4 plus 5. Now when we are adding 4 and 5, we are directly getting 9. Now we will take the XS3 code of 4, that is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. So 7 is written as 0111. XS3 code of 5 is 8, that is 100. When we will add them, what we will get? Here 1, here 1, here 1, and here 1. So 1111 we will get. Naturally, we have added two XS3 numbers, so we are getting the result which is XS6 equivalent of the result which we are obtaining here. This 4 plus 5 is 9, and XS6 of this we are getting here. But we want the result in XS3, therefore we will subtract 3 from this result, so that the result obtained will be in XS3. Therefore, we will subtract 0011 from this 1111. Why we are subtracting it? Because we have obtained the result in XS6 equivalent of 9, and we want result in XS3 of equivalent. So XS6 minus this 3 will give us the result in XS3. So 1111 minus 0011, 1 minus 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 1 as it is, 1 as it is. So we are getting here 1100, which is 12. And you can see clearly that XS3 of 9 is 12, and you are getting here at 12. Going on to the next example, 42 plus 54. Now here 4 plus 2, 6, and 4 plus 5, 9. Now we will take the XS3 code of each decimal digit. XS3 code of 4 is 7, that is 0111. XS3 code of 2 is 5, that is 0101. So this 0111 and 0101 is a XS3 code of this 42. For 54 we are using the same method. XS3 code of 5 is 8, that is 1000, and for 4 it is 7, so 0111. When we will add them, we will get XS6 equivalent of this result, which is 96, and this is what we are getting, 1 plus 1, 0. Here 1 arises, 1 plus 1, 0, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1, and here 1, that 1 comes here. Then 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so this result which we are getting is XS6 equivalent of 96, but the result is expected in XS3. Therefore, we have to subtract 3 from this side and 3 from this side. Means from separately obtained result, we will have to subtract 3. So when we are subtracting 3 from here and 3 from here, we are getting the result 1100, 1001, and this is XS3 equivalent of 96. How it is? For 9, the XS3 is 12, and this 1100 is nothing but 12. XS3 of 6 is 9, and 1001 is nothing but 9. So this is how the XS3 addition is done. We will see some more examples. From the above example, the conclusions drawn are excess 3 of each digit is separately taken. No carry from one group to other. Result obtained after first addition is excess 6 equivalent, and to get excess 3 result, 3 has to be subtracted from each group separately. These are the inferences, or this is the procedure we have adopted while doing the excess 3 addition. Additions when carry is transferred from one group to other. Now this is new type of addition where the carry is transferring from one group to another, that we will see. Add the decimal numbers 62 and 28, first converting them to excess 3. So we will have to perform this addition by using the excess 3 method. Now see here, 62 plus 28. Now here when we are adding these decimal numbers, we will get 8 plus 2, 10. So 0 will be here, 1 will be here, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 6, 9. So you will get 9 here, that is 90 you are getting. Now we will find out the excess 3 code of 6, that is 9, that is 1001. Excess 3 code of 2 is 5, that is 0101. Then excess 3 code of 2, that is 5, 0101. And excess 3 code of 8, that is 11, that is 1011. When we will add these two numbers, what we will get? 1 plus 1, 0. 1 carry. 1 plus 1, 0. Then 1 plus 1, 0. Then 1 plus 1, 0. From this group, the carry is going to the next group. From this group, from these groups, after addition, the carry is moving from here to here. Now here you are getting 1 plus 1, 1, 0, and 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 1. So 1 here and 1 here. Then 1 plus 0, that is 1. 1 as it is and 1 as it is. Now whatever the result you are getting, that is actually the excess 6 code of 90. So in order to get the result in excess 3, you have to subtract 3 from both sides. But the condition here is that the carry is transferred from this group to this group. Under such circumstances, the carry is transferring from this group to this group, and therefore instead of subtracting 3 to this group, we are adding 3 instead of subtracting, because the carry is moved from this group to this group. This is the rule. So since carry is moved from this group to this group, instead of subtracting 3, we will have to add 3 to this group, while the carry is moved to this group, and therefore we are subtracting 3 from this group. And therefore when we will perform addition here, we will get 0011, and when we will perform subtraction here, we will get 1100. Therefore excess 3 code of 9 is 12. 9 plus 3, 12, that is this is 12. And excess 3 code of 0 is 3, that is this 0011. So this is how it is obtained. The rule or the main thing to be kept in mind here is when the carry is transferred from this group to this group, at that time to the right hand side where from the carry is transferred to that side, you have, instead of subtracting, you have to add 3, right? And on the other side you have to subtract 3. One more example in excess 3 addition we will see here. Add the decimal numbers 84 and 56, converting first them to excess 3. Here when we will add 84 plus 56, so here 6 plus 4, 10, that is 0. 1, 5 plus 1, that is 6. 8 plus 6, that is 14. So 140 you will get. When we will add this, that is the excess 3 code of 84, that is 1011, 0111. Now you know how they are obtained. For 56, this is 8 and this is 9. When we will add them, what is happening? See here, when we are adding 1 plus 1, 0, 1 plus 1, 0, 1 plus 1, 0, 1 plus 1, 0, and carry is transferred to this place. Means naturally we have to add 3 to this side. Then we are going to perform this. So 1 plus 1, 0, 1 plus 1, 0. Then this is 1 and 1 plus 1, 0, and carry is moved to the next. Means again we will have to add 1, 1 to this. So 1, 1 to this we will have to add, 1, 1 to this you will have to add, because carry is being transferred from here to here and here to here. Now on this side, there was no 4-bit binary here, neither it was here. So only carry is here. So instead of subtracting, we will have to add 1, 1 to this side also. This is again a rule. So rule number 1 was when the carry was transferred from one group to another group, the group where from the carry is being transferred to that group, instead of subtracting, you have to add 3. So accordingly we have added 3 here. Here also we have added 3 because the carry is transferred from here to here. But here the carry was there. no doubt. But the problem is there was neither 4 bit were present. So here there were no 4 bit, only the carry was there, and therefore you have to add 3 to this side. And when you will perform all these additions, you will get 1 1 0 0 1 1 here. Here you will get 0 1 1 1, and here you will get 0 1 0 0. And you can clarify that the XS3 code of 140, XS3 code of 1 is 4, so this is 4. XS3 code of 4 is 7, this is 7. XS3 code of 0 is 3, so this is 3. So this is how the XS3 code addition is performed. The last example which we are going to see about the XS3 addition, add the decimal numbers 319 and 452, first converting them to XS3. Here the number given are 319 and 452. XS3 code of 3, that is 6 0 1 1 0. XS3 code of 1 is 4, so this 4. XS3 code of 9, that is 12, that is 1 1 0 0. Similarly for 4 it is 7, for 5 it is 8, for 2 it is 5. When we will perform the addition, we will get this 1 0 0 0 and 1 carry, means carry is moved from this place to this place, so we'll have to add 1 1 to this side. Now here you will get 1 0 1 1, no carry transfer is there, so you'll have to subtract it, or 0 0 1 1 you'll have to subtract from this number. And here 0 plus 1 1, 1 plus 1 0, 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 1, and 1, so 1 1 0 1. Again you have to subtract 0 0 1 1. When you will perform all this subtraction and addition, you will get 1 0 1 0, 1 0 1 0, 0 1 0 0. The result is 7 7 1. For 7, XS3 code is 7 plus 3, that is 10. This is 10. Again for 7 you are getting 10, and for 1 you are getting 4. So this is how the XS3 addition is performed. I hope the idea of XS3 code, XS3 additions, the rules and regulations to be followed while performing the XS3 additions are clear to you. Thank you.